Wall passes to Gortat. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Gortat's got his first 2 points.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
2 points.
Shot's good. 10 points for Ellis.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. I mean, his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Out to Stoudemire. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Pierce. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Now here is Harris. Chandler with a screen for Harris. And a miss there on the triple.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, the Wizards very high on their young, athletic backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Both so young and lively. They can run the floor and score. I get the feeling they feel like the backcourt is really the foundation for this franchise moving forward.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Dallas. And Parsons gets it to go.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Beal with his great outside shooting, a nice compliment to John Wall.
You know, you watch Wall, how much he's improved as a shooter, but he's best really attacking off the dribble. With Beal spacing the floor, I think they make a nice 1-2 pump.
Here's Wall. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Wall's got 7. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Washington.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the steals. I mean, they've really been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, really turning that into their advantage.
Ellis can't get it to go. Washington's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
Man, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Here's for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Oh! He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Feeds to Parsons. Kicks it out to Ellis. Looking to end the run. Parsons attacking. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Chandler Parsons, a second-round pick by the Rockets out of Florida back in 2011. Steve, what a find.
Yeah, I mean, from day one, he looked ready to play at the NBA level. I mean, the speed wasn't too much for him. His skill level translated beautifully. And he's improved every season. His three-point shooting is getting better, but the ability to do so many things makes him a very effective player.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Jefferson comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And Barea subbed in for Monte Ellis.
And Parsons, he's 6'10", maybe 6'9". 6'10" might be a stretch, but he's a good athlete, has a tight handle. I think the more open style of play in the NBA suits his strengths as a player who likes to attack in transition, is able to get to the rim, and has a really good basketball IQ, too.
Plays with great confidence.
He really does.
And it's Butler missing. From outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Wizards out front, just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Dirk and Chandler up front. Rajon Rondo is up there with J.J. Barea. And it's Jefferson in at the three.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The shot's good from Bynum. The Mavericks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Rondo. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Now here's Nowitzki. Shoots from the baseline. And the jumper is good. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter. Wizards leading by 20. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
For the Wizards, Pierce comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Beal subbed in for Will Bynum. And Dallas with a change here too. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. Now Pierce. This is to Sessions. His three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 20. Chandler kicks to Nowitzki. From deep. And he gets the bucket.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
It's interesting that the Mavs almost exclusively built through free agency now. They make draft picks, but they always seem to have a hand in free agency come July.
Well, Clark, you look back at some of the big names they were rumored to be in on, like Darren Williams and Dwight Howard. Those two names come to mind.
And they missed out on them, but they've always been very good about remaining flexible when they need to be with the salary cap.
Washington making some changes. Gortat's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Nene comes in for Chris Humphries. And John Wall subbed in for Sessions. And Dallas with a change here too. Parsons is checked in.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Mavericks trailed by 20. Rondo dishes to Nowitzki. Back to Rondo. Dallas moving the ball around. Nowitzki against Nene. Puts one up from 19. Chandler the pass to Nowitzki. Gortat with the steal. And Beal kicks to Pierce. Pass to Beal. Now here's Pierce. For three. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nobody near Parsons. Another three for Dallas.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Mavericks trail by 17. Rondo kicks to Parsons. Back to Rondo. Now the pass to Parsons. And there's the call on marching Gortat. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Wizards leading by 17. Beal gets a wide open look. And again, Washington no good.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
For three, Ellis. Good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range. That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, Randy Whitman had some words for his team over the break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Nowitzki. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Now here's Nowitzki. And Dallas again with the bucket.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
John Wall.
At the second free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. It's deflected. Parsons for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
It's Beal on the wing. Outside, Wall. 6 to shoot. Outside, Pierce. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Maverick shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Took him no time at all on that one. Now just a 1-point Washington lead.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
And Washington has possession. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Pierce has got 13 points here in the second half alone. To tie it up. Ellis, that's good.
That's more like it. It's 9 points for him coming off three-pointers in this half.
Wall dishes to Pierce. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 35 points for Paul Pierce.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Ellis, the pass to Nowitzki. Rondo kicks to Nowitzki. .51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. All with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Chandler with the steal.
Now, the defender was so close to him on that pump fake that he just took the ball out of his hands. A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to him.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nene dishes to Pierce. Misses the 3. Outside Rondo. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Buries the triple.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range.